Hello, vinyl community. I'm Gary, and this is Physical Format Rock and Roll, where we talk about all things rock and roll. So I'm jumping on another vinyl thread here. This one is from Richard McCook, and he has a channel that I have fairly recently started to get into, and it's pretty good. I like it. It's diverse. And I find that, it's interesting. He's got a lot of different bands and things that he talks about. So definitely go check out his channel, Richard McCook. One of the things that he did, probably one of my favorite videos so far, I'm still going down through them, is he did one on the Go-Go's, how he basically kind of rediscovered the Go-Go's, and I like that band, so I thought that was pretty cool. I haven't seen anybody else out here do one on them, so I really like that. So anyway, I tried to do this pretty quick without thinking about it too much. He had 10 questions that he wanted to pose to YouTube creators out here in the vinyl community, and give them the answers and make a video. So I wrote down the questions really quick and came in here to make a video without giving myself too much time to think about it. So anyway, let's get going here. Number one, what's more important, subscribers or views? That's an interesting question. I guess I would be lying if I just strictly said views, because, I'm at a point where I check my subscribers to see how it's growing. But the idea of that would be so I could get more views. The views are what's more important, really. Because you like having people who comment on the videos and hopefully get some conversations going. I've noticed on a couple of my videos that people who have commented have been talking back and forth to each other. So I think that's really cool. That's the whole thing about this is, just getting people to talk back and forth. And and I've got a fairly regular group of people. Some are YouTube creators, and some are just people that watch my channel who make comments quite often. So it's the views, I guess. What do you think the optimum length for a video is? I don't know. I've been all over the place with my videos. I've had some short ones. I've had some long ones. I know I normally don't try to make them too long. It kind of depends on the topic, right? Sometimes it's hard to make a really short video if you're really getting into something. If I'm doing an in-depth album review, or if I'm talking about a series of albums, that's going to take longer. If I'm kind of doing a quick review, or I'm doing one of these vinyl thread type things, it's not going to be as long. But I realize sometimes a longer video, people are going to lose interest, or they're going to see the length of it and just never click on it to begin with. So I guess 12 minutes. I don't know. Number 3, is making videos a chore, or are you addicted to it? And do you get nervous? Well, it's not a chore. I like making the videos. It's fun. If I didn't like making these videos, then I wouldn't be doing this, right? This is my chance to get to talk to people about music, which is what I love to do. I guess the chore aspect of it would be finding the time, getting set up for that type of thing. But as far as doing the videos themselves, no, not a chore at all. And do I get nervous? I don't get nervous, but I do rush through things sometimes because I don't want the video to be too long, and I lose track of what I'm doing. I'm getting older, my mind is going, so sometimes I forget things, and I leave them out. I'll realize after I've done a video, there's a couple topics I wanted to talk about, and then I don't, but I've already made the video, so I put it up anyway. So I'm actually smarter than what I appear on these videos, just so you know. Number 4, how do you react to negative comments? Well, I've only had one, and I hunted him down and beat the hell out of him. So, no, that's not true, obviously. I haven't had that many negative comments, really. I'm sure the more my channel grows, the more negative comments I'll get. Honestly, I have had a few, and they normally kind of make me chuckle. One of them didn't, I didn't respond, but I've had a couple that I thought was kind of funny because it was like a personal attack against my views on something because I, I like different kinds of music, and some people don't go along with that. And some of the attacks that I've got made me laugh because they were kind of funny. So I laugh it off. I really don't give a crap, about that. It's not going to ruin my day. Number 5, do you buy albums to specifically show on your videos? Yes. I buy things like this just so I can get negative comments from all of my heavy metal friends. And they can insult me and I can get more laughs. Just kidding. I still love my metal, guys. All right. 6, how do you want to improve your channel? That's a good question. Probably say less stupid things. Don't get stuck. Don't stutter. I say all the time. I realize that after I watch a couple of my videos. Drives me nuts. But hopefully I'll improve on that. Editing, I guess. Maybe at some point I will do some editing. But I'm afraid if I start doing editing, then I'll go overboard. I'll start doing too many cutesy little things. And that's not the vibe I want, really. I like the whole idea of, I'm doing this because, what I like to do is have a couple beers, sit around with people, like-minded people, talk about music, listen to music. This is the vibe that I want. And so I think it's better as just one uninterrupted type video as opposed to chopping it up and everything. That's not the vibe that I necessarily want. But at some point, I'm sure I will edit somewhat. Number 7, what are your thoughts on live stream? Well, myself, I don't think I would be good at it. I'm not at that point where I could do a live stream, I don't think. I mean, it's not in my wheelhouse right now. I don't really watch any except for Rachel, the Music Man. Now she seems to, do a good job, knows what she's doing, very comfortable with it. And even that, a lot of times those videos pop up live, like while I'm at work. So, if I'm at break, I might be able to watch a little bit of it. But even then, I'm not going to be able to probably comment too much. I have a limited amount of time. I watch those videos. I rarely comment, but they all have their time and place. It's cool that it's out there. So yeah, I guess it's good. I myself not going to do it, but they're fun. What is your most viewed video? My most viewed video would be my Power Up review, AC/DC's last album that they put out. My first one that seemed to gain some attention and viewers was my review of The Symbol Remains by Blue Oyster Cult. That started to gain attention because I wasn't really getting that many views, and that started bringing some people in, and then the AC/DC one really did. And then I'd done one right before that, a review of Overlooked Gems that I do on Flick of the Switch by AC/DC, and that's gotten a lot of views also, and I think that's brought some people over to my channel. That one had it's over 2,800 views, the Power Up one. So I don't have, I know some people, they've got thousands of views, but that's my biggest one right now. Number 9, do you ever make videos without pants? What a strange question. Well, I I wear a kilt a lot of times, which you can't see, but 10. How long do you plan on making videos? Well, as long as it's fun, right? If it becomes a point where it's just a chore, like that other question said, then I'll probably slow down or stop. But right now, I enjoy this. Like I said, this gives me, I don't have a whole lot of friends that know music like I do and like to talk to it. And, we don't get together as much now anyway, right? And I've met all kinds of people out here, what I consider to be friends. And we have conversations about music. I watch their shows or people comment. We go back and forth. A lot of times, I have a lot of friends and they say, man, you know everything about music and stuff. And, I get on here and I find out, well, no, actually I don't. A lot of times I've said some things in my videos and people correct me on them. So I get schooled every now and then, but that's okay. I'm still learning about music, even at my advanced age, and I like to share it. I just like having this like a conversation. So I plan on making it as long as it's fun. So once again, is that all of them? Yeah. Go check out Richard McCook if you haven't already, and thank you for watching. Remember, you can also check Physical Format Rock and Roll on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Gary, and until next time, I will see you down the road.